So today I thought it would be wonderful to give you a meditation, just a little one, and this is a meditation which can include absolutely everybody. You can listen to it in a hospital bed, you can listen to it if you're on your own, you can do it as a family, and if you want to, talk about where you went and what you saw afterwards. Although obviously, and I say this to all my rainbow kids when I have my live sessions, my real sessions, you know, sometimes if you don't want to say where you've been or what you found, that's fine. Because actually respecting privacy is a really big lesson and shows you're a good friend, and that you have that respect, that loyalty, and that people will always, and this is true for me in my work, in my personal life, I just let people tell me things if that's what wells up. You never poke around with a big old stick. So this includes everybody, and as I said before in my other meditation videos, meditation brings you perspective, focus, concentration, a higher perspective. It helps you know you more. It gives you that self-awareness, interpersonal awareness, creativity, imagination, expression, magic. The list is endless. But you want to hear the meditation, so I'm going to get on with it. And today I thought, because you know how I love colour and sound. That's the other thing with meditation. Words carry sound, which fills you. So it does all sorts of things on a cellular level. And we've got trillions of cells in our body. So imagine that. If you did a little meditation every day, imagine the difference that would make to the memory within your cells. And actually, after 4 to 6 different meditations, you start to rewire little neurological pathways in your brain. You're filling your cells with positivity, oxytocin, serotonin, and of course that all boosts immunity. Goodness me, I've said such a lot already. I better get on with this or I'm going to use all the video space. So the other thing I really love, which are extremely evocative and can put you in a certain mood, are smells. Now for people with sensory processing issues, people who get really overwhelmed by smell, just leave it out. Just leave it out. Make it yours, as I always say. It's my big motto. So today I've got rosewood. Now rosewood is a pretty safe one. Really fantastic. I've chosen this especially for people who are isolating on their own or who are in hospital or have been through trauma, have mental health challenges and issues, PTSD, depression, anxiety, kids who are feeling confused and overwhelmed by what's going on in the world at the moment, or who have had an operation. Rosewood is a cuddle in a bottle. It's absolutely delicious. I even use it on my little dog if she's had a little bit of a stressful time, or other people's animals when they've had little operations and things, sprinkle a bit in their bed. Rosewood is the one. You don't have to do it. You could do a meditation with no smell at all. I'm just going to fling it everywhere. Why not? Because I love it and I want to smell delicious all day. And I'm going out later, so I want to be in a waft of beautiful positivity for everybody. So here I go. Right, off we go. Now, for a lot of us who are isolating in places where there aren't open spaces, there isn't a lot of nature around, for people who feel really disconnected from nature, and there are loads of kids who, until I get my hands on them, really see us as us here and nature out there. We're not. We flow together. Nature's a wonderful, wonderful thing. Fresh air and exercise as well. I'm going to get on with it now. So if you just close your eyes, or if you're not happy closing your eyes, you do what's called just a soft gaze, where you can lie down and it's like a daydreamy state. So you do it how you're comfortable. As Margaret Mead said, children are not things to be moulded. They are people to be unfolded. And as Jess Lair said, you teach people how to think and not what to think. So this is a guide, and whatever you get from this meditation is perfect for you. Don't try and change it. Just flow, my favourite word of all time. So off we go. So if you just close your eyes and take a few deep mindful breaths. will instantly begin to feel your body, your heart rate, blood pressure, your pulse lowering to theta level. So you're dropping from that beta level, that bombing around, down to alpha, down to theta. Okay, and if you just imagine that you are in the most beautiful wood, and make this wood how you feel comfortable. And it can have whatever trees you want in it. You don't need to know what the names of the trees are. They could be trees from your imagination. But you're in a beautiful wood and you are safe. You feel safe in this wood. It's not frightening. The sun is beaming through the trees. And it's peaceful. It's a really quiet place. The world has become still, and all you can hear are birds singing, or little animals maybe rustling through the bushes, because they've come to see what you're up to, and they're all very friendly. Nothing can hurt you here. And there's one tree in particular that stands out. Mine is in a clearing. There's like a beautiful round clearing in my wood with grass, and there's this magnificent tree right in the middle. It's a big old oak tree, mine. Yours could be anything. Doesn't even have to be in a clearing. Yours is exactly where you want it to be. And just go up to this tree and sit with your back against it. And feel the bark on your back and the sun beaming on you. And you reach a point where you actually don't know where the end of the bark is, and your skin begins, like you're melting into the tree. And the sun is beaming down on you. And you could feel like a little knobbly thing just on your back. And you reach behind, and it's like a button or a doorknob. And you turn your body round to look. And do you know, in this tree, there's a door. And me being me, I've got to go in. But if you just want to sit and absorb all the beautiful energy from your wood and your tree, that's fine. You don't have to come with me. But I'm going in. I was a nosy child. I'm an even nosier adult. And I've realised I'm talking with my hands even though my eyes are shut. So I hope your eyes are shut and you're not noticing this wind turbine blowing the leaves of your tree. So I'm going to open the door. And there are spirally stairs going all the way down. And you know when you get the little dips in them? You know, like you get in old buildings where thousands of feet have trodden before yours. It feels ancient. You feel safe. And you go all the way to the bottom of these stairs. And they're lit by beautiful, like those torches, those flames. You know, that you used to get in medieval castles. Mine is a bit like that. You might have different lighting. You might have fairy lights. It's your tree. It's your journey. And when you get to the bottom, there's a round room. What is it about round rooms that I love? And mine has got all the roots and the bark of the tree going up. And right in the middle of this room is a table with a chair next to it. And on the table is a box. And have a good look at your box. What does it feel like to touch? What's it made from? Does it look old or new? Does it have a colour? And it's as if this box, in this round room, in the base of this beautiful tree, has been put there for you, as if somehow this tree knew you were coming today. And only if you want to, you can lift the lid of your box. And inside this box is an ancient piece of paper wrapped in a scroll. And on it is written a word. And whatever the first word is that springs to mind, that's your word. For those of you who are more into colour, your box might be filled with a colour. There may be a photograph inside it. There may be an object, a flower, a precious stone. Whatever you see in your box is there for you, to fill you, not just for today, but to take with you. So put that word into your pocket, or you can melt it into your heart. If it's a colour, you can fill yourself with the colour and just sit with it for a few seconds. And then I want you to slowly leave the room. And you can come back here any time. You know the way in now, so you can go back any time you want to do this. And you may get different colours, different words. Life is a flow, and we get what's right for us. So you can revisit your tree at the beginning of the day, the end of the day, right now with me. You can go back time after time. I do it often. I love trees. I love their energy. I love their groundedness, their strength. And you're going to go back up your steps, spiraling back up. And with each step you take back up, you're coming closer to consciousness. And then I want you to open the door of your tree and come back out. And just lie down on the beautiful soft grass. It's almost like you can hear each blade of the grass moving in a gentle breeze. You can feel the sun filling your bodies. And just lie there for as long as you want. And whenever you are ready, and completely in your own time, take 3 magnificent, beautiful breaths. And from the tips of your toes to the tips of your fingers, you're full of this beautiful message or colour. And whenever you are ready, open your eyes. How lovely was that? I could feel you all with me just then. It was like we were all in my magical chalet together. It was a bit crowded, but it was okay. And I wish you all the most beautiful Wednesday. See you soon.